All right, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for clicking on the video. I couldn't say anything during that PlayStation startup screen. It's the most epic startup for any system. So this isn't a playthrough necessarily. This is just a video where I wanted to talk a little bit about MK Trilogy, as well as a few things in regards to the Legacy Collection. So it is August 1st. I will be posting this August 1st, and it was announced today that this version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy will be included on the Legacy. It is the it wasn't announced per se PlayStation, but the preview that they showed for the version that was going to be included was obviously either the PlayStation version or the version on Good Old Games, which is the PC version. So I'm assuming it's the PlayStation version. The only issue with the PlayStation version, obviously, is the loading time. So if this is the version that is included, hopefully they get rid of the loading, because the Good Old Games version has no loading. It's basically this without loading. So it's awesome, and I love playing it. So yeah, we're just gonna play a little bit of this now with the PlayStation. Cool thing about having this version on the Legacy Collection is you're not going to have to use your original PlayStation if you have one. My PlayStation, I have to put the Trilogy disc in, and I have to turn the whole system upside down in order for it to load properly and still play, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. The code I just put in there, you hold the four shoulder buttons and you hold up, and then you get to use the green. All it does is one button fatalities, which we'll turn that on. Normal boss damage. We'll leave it as is. We're like I said, this isn't necessarily a playthrough as much as it is just talking about the events of the day. So one thing I am turning off is the aggressor mode. I couldn't stand aggressor mode in this game, and I found it just slowed down things. I wasn't big into it. We're gonna leave Shang Tsung's morphs on to anyone. If we get to him, then you'll see how the loading time will affect the gameplay. So there's a couple other things I want to talk about quickly. Let's get into combat here. So the release date for this game. There was a leak on the Xbox. There was a leak for the Xbox saying that the Xbox version was going to be September 30th, and so we all just assumed that that was the date this game was going to be released on all systems, and myself and many others were excited about it. You go to Sonya and you push up and start. You get to choose whatever stage you want. I'm not going to go random because I don't want to end up using a boss. Let's start with Sub-Zero for now.
Sub-Zero.
Combat Zone. Let's do the Kung Fu part 1. So as for release dates, September 30th is what I thought. They did announce for sure that it was going to be in the fall. However, with pre-orders open today for the physical copies, I pre-ordered mine, and it said the shipping date, I believe, was going to be December 12th or something like that. I was under the assumption that the game was coming out September 30th, so why would the physical copy come out months later? So now I'm thinking, and I'm hearing too a lot of talk in the community saying that the game is actually in fact coming out December 12th, which is a Friday, which, if that's the case, that makes sense. So that makes sense. Look at that glitch. And, if that's the case, it is what it is. It's gonna suck because it's 5 months away, or 4 months away, but, it is what it is. But then also there were people getting their pre-orders, and it was saying that it was going to ship in May of 2026, which that's unacceptable. Oh, we did do one button. All right. Anyways, one of the worst fatalities in the game. So, when is the game coming out? Is it September 30th? Is it December 12th? Or is it May of 2026? We know that's not the one, but some of these places that you pre-ordered from were saying that. Now, I ordered mine from Atari, the Atari store. I think that was the only place I could pre-order the Xbox version. I could be wrong, whatever the case. It cost me a fortune living in Canada here. It came to $302. So, if you are looking to get the, there's 3 versions coming out too. There's the just the basic version. Then you have the deluxe version, and then you have the collector's edition. And that's the one I got. After tax and shipping came to like $60. So from where it's coming to Canada, absolutely ridiculous. But you know, I'm a big fan. I gotta have it, and I paid that. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, I wish they would just tell us when the friggin' game's coming out. For sure, instead of kind of leaving us in the dark. That's what I wish, but you know, sometimes you don't get you don't get what you wish for, what you want. And that's okay. You know what, I'm willing to wait. That's fine. But anyways, this is the version, so hey, this is gonna be, let's see. Not doing anything. One button fatality sucks. If you need to sit here beating on your opponent, it doesn't always work. But anyways, this is the version that's included. You can see there's still substantial loading in this version. Hopefully, they get rid of the loading altogether. I can't see why they wouldn't. It makes no sense to me. But anyways, that's all I got to say about this. About the events of today. I was really hyped when I heard that it was that trilogy was going to be included. A lot of people were very excited and happy about that. There's still speculation on which versions, and there's still people wondering if, in fact, the N64 version is going to be included. If it is, that would be great, because it was slightly different from the PlayStation version. And then, you know, hopefully they include some other stuff, like the 3-on-3 battles would be awesome for them to include. But if you are new at this game too, get ready for this insane difficulty. Ooh, look at that, that trick didn't work. He knocked me into the pit, very cool.
Wins. Fatality.
Fatality. So do the exploits from Ultimate MK3 work in this? Now I know it works on the Sega Saturn version. The PlayStation 1 version, I don't think it does. However, I think it's slightly different. Maybe your timing's got to be difference with like timing and such. I'm not quite sure. But as you can see, quite a bit of loading time. And you know, it's not a terrible thing, but it does kind of suck. All right, let's go with Shiva. Why not? Now, I believe this version runs at 60 frames. Also, I think Trilogy ran at 60 frames, which is just a little bit quicker than Ultimate MK3. Ultimate MK3 ran at 54 frames per second. So some of the timing is going to be different. But I think the biggest treat with the Trilogy being included. Oh, there we go. That doesn't work. The Trilogy being included is the online. You know, this game's going to finally be online. We're going to be able to play everyone across the world. It's going to be a cross-play compatible, again, as far as I know. And although I'm wondering if that includes the Switch. I think the Switch is going to be only with the other Switch players. Totally missed that.
Wins.
But yeah, I'm testing the Ultimate MK3 exploits. Liu Kang is very fast. high kick does that. I was ready to skin Liu Kang, but it wouldn't let me.
Fatality.
So, anyways, you know, in the comments, leave me your thoughts on, you know, the events of today. It is August 1st, and, you know, how you're feeling about this version being included in the Legacy Collection, and give me your speculations on release dates. I was so convinced it was September 30th. I even made a post, but I didn't title that post. I made it 3 dots, so you can kind of, you know, be your own judge on that. But, you know, a lot of us do think it's September 30th still. We have the MK2 version of Kung Lao. It looks like the Ultimate MK3 exploits do work on this. You gotta be really precise with it.
Wins. Fight.
Lick it.
Lick it. Interesting. Beautiful. Pull that off. Lots of damage. Very good. There you go, he's doing brutality. Excellent. Now you might wonder why I'm wearing my glasses. Well, I'm pretty darn tired. I was up early this morning. Had to go to work. Lots of stuff to do today. Very busy. And I was actually just relaxing a bit, but I thought, you know what, I got to, because this has been weighing on the mind all day. I was like, I got to address this and talk to people and see what they think and what they're speculating and such. I was also hoping that one of the collector's editions would come with the fight stick, the Mortal Kombat fight stick that came out with the Mortal Kombat arcade collection. That would have been awesome. Let's stick with trusty Scorpion. I'm pretty sure his exploit works in this, and I think I did click it on Master Tower, didn't I? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Just for a quick playthrough, and then I go on Master Tower. What do you do that for? But yeah. Anyways, so very excited for this release. But man, they're really making us wait. That doesn't work. Even the MK2 Kung Lao looks a little different. Different combos. The animation for him. Well, you gotta be quick. This is a lot faster than the. Holy crap. It is a lot faster than Ultimate MK3. Shoot. Even that right there. You gotta be fast. Jump up. No, it doesn't fall for it. It's gonna run in. There you go. Block on one button fatalities gives you the friendship.
Scorpion wins. Friendship again.
So yeah, like I said, this video wasn't planned. I was just relaxing tonight, and I figured, what the hell, let's do this. So if you are watching it, it's probably around 11 or midnight on Friday, August 1st. I do appreciate it. Let's try to beat this. Here we go. Real quick. Down for 2 seconds. Up. Boom. That gets him. Easy way to beat any of the John Turk characters. You basically do a harpoon, give him an uppercut, but before you give him the uppercut, wait about second and a half. I realized I was right in the corner. Shoot. watch this. Just gotta get one harpoon. Oh, we gotta get his one harpoon on him. There we go. 1, 2. Alright, well. Oh, no, that's not the one. That's not it either. So it wouldn't let me do the fatality. It's the hand that grabs you in this one, I believe. Which is forward, back, low punch, or forward, back, low punch, whatever the case. Not too much of a you know, showcasing tonight, but whatever, we're playing through it. You can see it's about 3 or 4 seconds of load time between matches, probably longer, 5, 6, maybe 7 seconds between matches for the loading. They definitely gotta get rid of that. When you get to Shang Tsung, it's virtually pointless if he changes into other characters. Nightwolf is a pain in the neck. He's very, very aggressive all the time. Every time I play him, he's super friggin' aggressive. You gotta time your kicks and everything right. I've been playing a lot of single player on UMK3, so my timing's slightly off here. Somehow we missed him. Really do notice the timing. Surprising at that. There we go. Got lucky on that win.
Scorpion wins.
I find Scorpion is the easiest to beat with UMK3 anyways. Scorpion Smoke, basically the same character. But that right there, the timing on that's slightly different. Shoot, I should have continued with the combo. What was I thinking? Thank goodness. One button fatalities, they cause the end of the match to, it's always something different. Nothing's guaranteed on the one button. There we go, we're getting close to the endurance match. Hopefully we can finish off the rest of this. And I am using PlayStation controller. I know Rain and Noob Saibot, when there were tournaments going on for Trilogy back in the day, Rain and Noob, I believe, were not, you weren't able to use them in tournament play. I guess they're too uneven. But I mean, I can't say for sure. I only go by what I hear. One trick that does work in this, however, is the Robo Smoke and the Sector strategy. Basically, jump back, kick, throw a harpoon. It's very easy with Robo Smoke. It used to be the only way I would attempt this version. Oh, he didn't fall for it. So what I'm doing there is when you knock him back after a combo, if you jump straight up, it usually causes the opponent to jump into you, and then you give him an uppercut, a roundhouse kick, whatever you want to do. And that's usually what'll happen right there. Rain didn't fall for it, so unfortunately, I got hit. It is what it is. So if you're unfamiliar, you know what too, there's another strategy with noob where basically you disable the opponent over and over and over again. It makes for, it's fun in the beginning, but it makes for a boring gameplay later on when you've played it over and over again. Let's just go with Kano, it's fine. I think we're about 20 minutes in now. But yeah, I don't know what else to say in regards to this. I'm excited, but I'm also very tired right now. Let's see if we can do it with Kano. Is Richard DeVizio, the actor that plays Kano, making any money for the for his appearance? He is not.
Wins.
None of the original actors are making any money for these legacy collection. It's pretty bummed. Oh, looks like a decent character. There we go. There might be a fatality manually there, even though I pushed one button.
Kano wins.
That's alright.
Fatality.
I believe the music in this is slightly slowed down as well. Could be wrong. Here we go. Let's see how difficult this is going to be. I tell you, I should wear my glasses more. This is a lot more clear. I mean, it doesn't make me play any better, but it's definitely making the screen more clear for me. Ermac and Melina. This is usually a pretty tough match. I have a tough time with this one. He always blocks that, it seems. Ooh, and that's right, Melina doesn't fall for it. So she falls for it, but when you get that first punch on her, you automatically miss the second. So you just gotta jump kick her and then keep cheaping her in other ways. And also with Ermac, instead of jumping into him, you just duck and then hopefully pull that off properly if your timing's right. Because you will not hit him, I find. Oh, that missed. So yeah, Melina, jump kick or duck her size. I'm so close. Alright, go. Again, a timing issue there. We might as well beat it. Do I want to go cheap? I want to cheat my way through this. I believe the Robo Smoke exploit works. Yeah, let's do it. We could always die at the end and choose somebody else anyways, right? But unlimited credits, thank goodness you don't have to put any code in for more credits on this version. The N64 version, I believe, I always forget. I think you only get 5 credits, I could be wrong. But yeah, whatever the case. Here we go. I believe this exploit works. If you're unfamiliar with it, just watch. I will explain as I play through. Basically, you jump back and you push kick. When you push kick, it triggers the opponent to throw a projectile, and then you do your teleport kick. That's all. Just like that. Do a combo. Sweet. If you're lucky, that's another thing too. So they can't be running towards you. You gotta make sure they throw their projectile. also a roundhouse kick to get him across the screen. You can see that is the easiest way. You can do a combo, it does more damage, but the kick across the screen. This is a 3-player. 3-man endurance round here. Which again, this is one of the great features of Trilogy over Ultimate MK3. This, you never know. You never know how many characters you're gonna have. That's it. Rinse, repeat. If you are playing this and you ever get stuck, if you're playing the single player, the easiest way to do it is right here. A lot of people resort to this. I'm only resorting to this right now because of the duration of the video. I didn't want it to be too long. It's already a half hour. We talked about what we wanted to. We lost 3 times. Here we go. Sure it's gonna happen here. What did I do? Alright, so I pushed block and run at the same time there to do his grenade fatality.
Friendship again.
But because I pushed block first, it registered the 1-button fatality. And block is friendship. So keep that in mind if you play or if you put in the codes for 1-button fatality. So here we go. Let's see how Motaro and Shao Kahn are in this. Actually, the last time I played against Motaro, I think it took me like 45 minutes to beat him. Let's see if I can change up my strategy a bit. I have changed it on UMK3 since. There we go. It's a little easier. Last time I played, I didn't really have a strategy. It was a lot of jump kicks, but I'll do a few jump kicks now. But I will just jump in and punch now for the most part. And that seems to work. Because he tends to throw that punch, or the grab, and then miss. Always has to pull out something cheap. After that first punch, okay, that's okay. We'll use a different character to try to take this bastard out. I did a playthrough of an N64 run on this, and I had to shut the camera off. It took me about 1 hour and 15 minutes to beat Motaro. PlayStation, I don't think it ever took me that long again, but I was absolutely losing my mind. So, we'll see how it goes here. I think every character is pretty much fair game. I love Sindel, Kung Lao. Like, there's a lot of characters that I like using over others. Sindel always has her jump-in is very easy. Her jump-in combo, because it's just high punch, high punch, high punch, down high punch, high punch, high punch, high punch, high punch. She does a lot of high punching, so it makes it easier anyways. But the silence during load times, deafening. Alright, that was pretty easy. Is Motaro going to be as gracious to me in the next round and allow me to do that again? See, the hit detection, that was a little off. that was close. If he hit me once more, I'd have been smoked. I lucked out. Skin of my teeth, I beat him. Here we go. Shao Kahn, and then let's finish this playthrough. So, once again, September 30th, December 12th, or May of 2026. We know it's not that. Three different versions that you can pre-order. And Bob's your uncle. Excellent. Shao Kahn. Not too bad. Look at that. If you're unsure of a decent strategy, just keep walking back, duck, uppercut. Game over. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the PlayStation version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Looking forward to this, just so I can start playing it on the next-gen consoles, online against the huge Mortal Kombat community and those that'll be new to the community as well, new to the old school games. That's what I am looking forward to. All right, let's pick from the treasures here. Battle with Shao Kahn champions. All right, this should be interesting. I totally thought this was a classic Sub-Zero and Smoke battle. Apparently not. No, unfortunately. I do not know strategy against these characters. It's been forever since I played against Gorho on Trilogy, to be honest. You grab me out of the air. I have a chance. Maybe I do. Now, once this does come out, I should actually check on Tenka and see what his strategy is against these bosses. Alright, that is the end of the game. I've said my piece. Leave a comment if you have something to say. Let me know what you think about the inclusion of Trilogy on the Legacy collection. You know, there's still 3 more question marks in the preview that we don't know of. So, you know, there's still a lot of speculation and a lot of guessing going on. But the date is coming soon. It's getting closer, and I'm excited. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate it. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you soon in another video. I am Darryl Tsung. Take care.